Rockingham Police nab road rage suspect. Silver Arts presents a Monday night program, and a First Health program wins its 4th consecutive national award. That and more are all coming your way on your Richmond Community College edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Matt Harrelson. Registration for summer classes has begun, and you can register by going to richmondcc.edu or by calling 910-410-1700. And of course, we're on site today at Richmond Community College inside the J.C. Lamb Student Center, and of course, we appreciate them having us here this evening. We'll have an interview coming up with them shortly. Now let's get right to it now for tonight's top stories. Today at the Cole Auditorium, Silver Arts of Richmond County presents the Heritage Literary and Visual Arts, which is happening right now. So go ahead and put us on pause and head on over there. You can find some really cool artwork, and it can range from basket weaving, needlework, acrylics, there's dancing, and so much more. That's happening right now as we speak over at the Cole Auditorium right here on the RCC campus. The Rockingham Police Department recently announced the arrest of suspects in 2 separate incidents. The RPD reports that on Thursday, April 5th, Rockingham police officers responded to the U.S. Highway 1 South area in reference to a road rage call. The caller advised law enforcement that the suspect was attempting to run him off the road and displayed a firearm. Officers pursued the vehicle for a short distance, which eventually came to a halt in the middle of Hood Street after striking a mailbox, white vinyl fence, and 2 parked vehicles. The driver of said vehicle fled on foot, and 2 passengers remained in the car. The driver that fled was eventually apprehended by officers. The Rockingham Police Department was assisted by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office in relation to this incident. Dominique Dante Everett of Rockingham was arrested and charged with possession with intent to sell and deliver marijuana, along with other charges. The suspect was also wanted out of Durham County for similar charges. Everett was processed into the Richmond County Jail under a secured bond of $251,000. An earlier arrest was made on Monday, April 16th, where RPD arrested Stephen Patrick Culler of Hamlet and charged him with obtaining property by false pretenses, identity theft, forgery of an instrument, as well as misdemeanor larceny. According to RPD, this incident stemmed from the larceny of a check from a residence in Hamlet. The check was eventually made out and endorsed fraudulently before being cashed at the Fidelity Bank on East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. Culler was processed into the Richmond County Jail under an unsecured bond of $22,500. The Wound Care and Hyperbarics program at First Health Moore Regional Hospital, Richmond, has received a national award for continued excellence in wound healing by Healogics, the nation's largest provider of advanced wound care services. This is the 4th consecutive year MRH Richmond's wound program has received this award. The program at MRH Richmond has achieved patient satisfaction rates higher than 92% and a healing rate of at least 91% in less than 30 median days to heal for a minimum of 2 consecutive years. Healogics Incorporated is the nation's largest provider of advanced wound care services. Out of 340 eligible centers, 268 were honored with the Center of Excellence Award, which is named for a wound care pioneer and former Healogics Chief Medical Officer. All right, folks, when we come back, I'll be sitting down with Dr. Del McInnes and Wiley Bell of Richmond Community College. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply, corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
And welcome back to Live at 5. I'm here with Wiley Bell, Director of Marketing at RCC, and of course Richmond Community College President Dr. Dale McInnes. Now, as we were talking about before we started taping today, there are a lot of things going on here at the RCC campus. So Dr. McInnes, go ahead and tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, what's happening right now is I've got a lot of students having lunch. So you can tell things are busy, and it's a combination of our early college high school students and our traditional students, and this is the point in time when everybody gets together, but it's a busy time of year. April is when we are starting to wrap up one semester and getting ready for graduation, summer, and fall, all at one time, so we're all wearing a lot of hats and doing a lot of stuff. And in the meantime, some neat spring activities taking place. Wiley, you want to tell them about the new bass fishing event going on?
Right. So we have this Saturday, we're going to open up our lake, which is usually no fishing. We're allowing 25 people to come in to fish. There's going to be cash prize awards for the most pounds and also the best catch. I'm not really sure of the terminology, but I'm sure those who are coming understand what they need to be fishing for. This is going to be something put on by the President's Club, so it's an opportunity for more people to join the President's Club, and that is just a way to stay connected to the college.
Now, how can people get involved with that?
Well, they need to see Dr. Hal Schuler, or they can go to our website and do a search for President's Club. It'll pull up a webpage, tell you all about the benefits of being a member of the President's Club. You don't necessarily have to be an alumni, but we invite all our alumni to join the President's Club. But it's just a way to stay connected to everything that's happening at
a lot of perks and
Richmond
privileges you're not going to get otherwise, and this is one example. So normally that no fishing sign is a big barrier, but there's a lot of big fish in that lake, and here's a chance this Saturday for folks to be able to get in there and tackle one of them. It's tight as far as the participation, but I think there's still a few slots left.
That's right.
And I'm sure that'll be a great chance to reel in the big one, as they say.
Oh, you're not the first one to come up with that one, man. I wish I could say you were original on that one, but
I do what I can. But, now, are there any other events that are going on between now and the end of the school year?
Yes, we also have a Rocket League gaming tournament.
Okay.
This is a little out of my league because I don't do online gaming, but apparently that's pretty popular. So we are inviting people to sign up for that. The game is Rocket League. It's something about cars, playing soccer.
Right.
So the deadline for that is May 1st.
Okay.
Gaming starts May 2nd. So through the month of May, it's online of games, teams of 3 to 5. Participating, but then we're going to have a face-to-face final tournament June 2nd at the Cole Auditorium.
Okay.
So
a very small participation fee, but
Very small.
and all this money is going back to our foundation to support the same students you see here today.
Okay.
So that's what's happening. This summer, we have graduation on May the 12th, which is going to be an all-day event, morning and afternoon. this summer I've got camps out here in science, technology, engineering, and math for middle and high school age students. So we're still registering for those. Coding, drones, all sorts of neat stuff. They're going to be working with robots, computers. It's a lot of stuff I don't understand, but we got some smart folks that are going to be here to guide them through it. So a lot of exciting things happening there. You asked earlier about the building in Rockingham. The Robinette building is moving forward, and we're excited about that. So May the 15th, I look for that to go out for bids.
Okay.
The City of Rockingham's been a great partner with us on that, and they're telling us that we'll be advertising for bids in mid-May, and we hope to be able to start construction sometime in August. So it's an exciting time to be here at RCC.
And I know a lot of people around Richmond and surrounding counties are excited about the downtown campus.
Right.
Now, as you mentioned, graduation is literally right around the corner.
Right.
And you also mentioned that summer classes are starting up, which means summer registration is ongoing now, correct?
That's right. So if you look at our summer schedule, which we're constantly adjusting, it's online, it's readily available. We've got something for everybody. So if it's a student coming back from the university and they're coming home for the summer, they can get the science, the chemistry, the biology. Instead of being in a room with 250 students, they can take it right here, and it has the same exact credit and the same value at a fraction of the price. So it's a great opportunity to take those math, science, English, humanities courses that you're needing to graduate at a university. They're right here at home.
All right, and you heard it right here. Great education, a little bit cheaper, which is a lot of people, of course, are looking for when it comes to paying for college. So once again, Dr. Dale McInnes, president of RCC, and Wiley Bell, director of marketing, also from RCC, joining us. And again, we want to thank you guys for letting us film here this afternoon in the J.C. Lamb Student Center. When we come back, we've got more sports and weather right after these messages.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Hospice, you guys just outdo yourselves every day, and I really appreciate it. I honest to God don't know what I would do if it weren't for you. The things that you do, I'm in approval of, and thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
And welcome back to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. And now for your top sports story. Behind every great pitcher, there's a great pitching coach. And on Saturday, Oakland A's starting pitcher Sean Manaea showed how great he can be when he threw a complete game no-hitter against a red-hot Boston Red Sox team. Manaea gave up 0 hits, 0 runs allowed, only 2 walks, and recorded 10 strikeouts on his way to history. For A's pitching coach Scott Emerson, who makes his off-season home in Rockingham, this wasn't his first foray into a no-hit game. Emerson said in an interview with the Richmond Observer Sunday night that while coaching in the minors, he saw 2 of his pitchers combine for the feat in Double-A back in 2009. However, that doesn't compare to doing it at the major league level. Boston came into the game with the best record in baseball at 17-2 and had scored at least 7 runs in each of the past 4 games. Their offense was leading the league with 123 runs scored, a .293 batting average, a .361 on-base percentage, and .497 slugging percentage. And we'll hear from Scott Emerson on the RO Sports Show this Thursday night at 5:30 p.m. in a Ross exclusive interview, so of course be sure to stay tuned for that. While sitting at a picnic table towards the end of February during a season preview interview, Richmond Senior High School head softball coach Wendy Wallace commented that her 11 players on this year's team were the, quote, most athletic group of girls she's had in her 12-year tenure. And while the 2018 Lady Raiders have impressed all season in several facets of the game, Friday's road win at 71st High School may have taken the cake for the best cumulative performance at the plate and in the field. Richmond, who are now 16-3 and 12-0 in the SAC, clipped the Lady Falcons in dominating fashion, and that's an understatement, rolling to a 34-1 victory over its SAC opponent in 4 innings. The game was called early by 71st High School. The 34 runs set the program's new record for the most runs scored in a single game, surpassing the previous record of 30 runs plated in a game against Westover High School in 2008. In that game, Richmond also set its most runs in an inning in a single game when it scored 15 in the second frame. The Lady Raiders also claimed the SAC regular season title with its 12th straight conference victory this season. With 2 more SAC games to go against Scotland High School next week to end the regular season, Richmond to date has swept conference play the last 2 seasons and has only lost 1 game to Scotland dating back to the 2016 season. Over the last 3 years, Richmond is 29-1 when it plays conference opponents. Richmond is looking to avenge a season-opening 4-0 loss to Green and the Lady Dragons. The junior ace held Richmond to just 1 hit, and with rain looming in the forecast, the game is set for 5:30 p.m. The Lady Raiders will also wrap up the regular season with 2 matchups against the Fighting Scots on Tuesday at Scotland and Friday senior night at home. Both games are slated for a 7 p.m. start. And now for your Live at 5 weather report, brought to you by Richmond County Hospice. Looking at tomorrow, Tuesday is going to be an 80% chance of rain as we see more precipitation with a high of 75 and a low of 55. Moving into Hump Day on Wednesday, a 10% chance of rain, 77 for the high, low of 54 that night. Looking at Thursday, we're going to have a high of 74, a low of 51, and a 20% chance of rain. Friday will look very much the same as a 20% chance of rain, again a high of 74, and also again a low of 51. And as we get to the middle of the weekend on Saturday, a 30% chance of precipitation, a high of 73, and a low of 49. As we move into our pollen outlook, Tuesday is going to be low, which is unusual for this time of the year, except when you remember that we've had quite a bit of rain. But then on Wednesday, the outlook's going to reach high again, so make sure to get your allergy medicine ready to go. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. You can find all of the latest news on there. You can listen to The Classic Rock Radio along with Good Morning Sandhills. And you can watch Live at 5 and the RO Sports Show. It's all in one, and of course, it's all for free. So thanks for watching Live at 5, and good night, Richmond County.